14.2, question number 1. Factorize the following expression. You know very well, dear student, in chapter 9, we have learned about the expansion. Now here in chapter 14, we are learning about factorization. Factorization is a reverse procedure of expansion. Please remember. So dear student, as we already learned about the all four identities. So the first one, what we are given, a square plus 8a plus 16. Now how to apply the identity here and how to get the factors of this given expression. Let's understand. In that, you can see first term is a perfect square of a, last term is a perfect square of 4. You know, 4, just 16. So, my dear student, we need to mention here first identity, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Keep this in mind. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Now, what is a here? First term is a square and a is a square of a. So, first term is a. Same I am writing here first term. What is the last term? Is a square of 4. So, I need to mention it is 4. That is b. And here also I need to mention as a b. So, dear student, the answer is here a first term, and whatever the sign here that we need to mention here as it is. A plus b. B is 4 here and it is a perfect square. A plus 4 whole square. So this we apply the first identity here and we got this result. Let's try to understand in a better way by second example. Let's see what we are given in the two number. P square minus 10p plus 25. So my dear student, once again let's work out upon first term. You know very well p square is a perfect square of p, agree? Last term 25 is also a perfect square of 5. So we need to mention here a square minus 2ab plus b square. What is the reason? This is here we are applying second identity. Reason behind that, because of this minus, it is second identity. So what is A? A is a first term. First term is a square of P. So I need to mention P. Here also A means P. What is B? B is the perfect square of which number? 25 is the perfect square of 5. So I need to mention it is 5. B equal to 5. The answer says A minus B whole square. Now A is P and what is B? That is 5. So the complete solution of second question is P minus 5 whole square after applying second identity. Easy? So after doing this solution, it may possible you may have doubt where this A goes. So dear student, this is the middle term. It automatically sets when you multiply 4 into a into 2. 4 to cha 8a. So here it is 8a. Now here also, where's this minus 10p? So just think about that. 5 into p into 2. Let's multiply 5 to cha 10. 10p. So it is minus 10. Got it? So this automatically set and we have to work out upon first term and the last. Got it? Third one is we are given 25m square plus 30m plus 9. Now how to decide which identity or we have to apply here? For that, dear student, work out on the first. 25m square is a perfect square of 5m. 9 is a perfect square of 3. So, my dear student, here it is plus sign. So, we will apply first identity. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Now, according to the question, what is a here? If we compare, a is the first term. First term is a square of which number? 25 is for 5 and this m square is for m. A is 5m, so let me write the same a 5m here. What about 9? 9 is a perfect square of 3. So with the same number I need to mention here, so here it is 3. Now dear student, you can check 2 into 5m into 3 because between these three terms there is product sign. Okay, you can mention multiply also if you want. And if we multiply 5 3 ja 15, 2 ja 30m, it's automatically coming 30m. So according to the identity, first identity says a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square. Then what is a here? A is the first term, that is 5m. So I am mentioning this is 5m. What is b? That is 3. So 5m plus 3 whole square is 4. Yes. Now one more sum we are choosing. So it will be easy for us to work out. 49y square plus 84yz plus 36z square. Fine. This we are given in the question. Now first, in the beginning only we need to confirm about the first term and the last term. Dear student, we know that 49y square is a perfect square of 7y. Agree? Last term 36z square is a perfect square of 6z. Agree? So dear student, here we need to apply first identity because of this plus sign. So a square plus 2ab plus b square. Right? This is the first identity. Now what is a according to this question? Of course, the value of a is the first term. 49 is a perfect square of 7. Y square along with that. So here I need to mention y. The 7y means a first term as it is I am mentioning. What about 36z square? 36z square is a perfect square of 6z. Right? This is b. The same thing I am mentioning here 6z. Clear to you? So dear student, as according to the identity a plus b whole square. Our answer is a plus b whole square. First identity. What is a? A is 7y. So I am mentioning 7y here. What is b? That is 6z. So the complete answer is 7y plus 6z whole square. And here also you can verify 6 into 7 into 2. 6 7 ja 42. 42 into 2, 84. And along with that y and z. So middle term is automatically set with this. Clear to you? That's why it is a perfect square of this expression. Now fifth is on your screen, dear student. 4x square minus 8x plus 4. In that also, first term is a perfect square, the last term is also perfect square. But dear student, we can observe and we can see out of these three terms, something should be common, we can take out first. 4 is present here, 4 1 ja 4. 4 2 ja 8, 4 1 ja 4. Can I take 4 common? So what will be left inside? X square minus 4 2 ja 8. So it will be 2x plus 4 1 ja 4. Clear to you? So my dear student, this is 4. Now, what about this? How to go with that? Again, check the first term. First term is a perfect square of x. Agree? Last term is a perfect square of 1. So first term and last term is a perfect square, and here it is minus sign, because here always you will find plus. So through this only which identity we have to apply, we can decide. Because of this minus sign, here we need to apply second identity. The identity says a square minus 2ab plus b square, and this square bracket is over here. Fine. Now, what is a here? A means first term. First term is a perfect square of x. Here ax. What about last term is a perfect square of 1. So 4 is already outside. Let it be as it is. What about this? We know that this is the first term a minus b whole square, as a equal to x here and b equal to 1. So the final answer is 4 in a bracket x minus 1 whole square. This is the solution of fifth. Clear? Sixth is on your screen, dear student. 121b square minus 88bc plus 16c square. Which identity we need to apply for that? First, work out on the first term. First term is a perfect square. Yes, it is a perfect square of 11b. Reason behind that, we know 121 is a square of 11. When you multiply 11 into 11, then you will have the result 121. And b is already a square. So it is 11b. Let's come to the last term. Let's check. 16c square. Is it a perfect square? Yes. 16 is a perfect square of 4, and c square is a perfect square of c. So it is 4c. So my dear student, first term and the last term both are a perfect square. So, and because of this minus sign, we need to apply second identity here. Second identity says a square minus 2ab plus b square. Right. Now, what is a? As we know that 121b square, so I need to mention it is 11b. The first term. What about 16c square? Is a perfect square of 4c. So it is b. That is the value of b. So the identity says a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square. So what is a here? Observe carefully. A is 11b. So I am mentioning 11b here. What about b? That is 4c. So the complete solution is 11b minus 4c whole square. What about this middle term? As usual, you know, and I explained you already. Minus 2 into 11b into 4c. There is a product sign between these two terms, right? Multiplication. So if we multiply 2 into 11, 11 2 are 22. 22 4 are 88. 88 BC. So this is 88. Clear to you? So it's automatically set. So the answer is 11b minus 4c whole square. Now let's go with the next question, which is very, very important, and that is different than these questions. Let's work out upon that. 7th is on the screen. Just to see what we are given. L plus m whole square minus 4lm. Okay, so how to go with that? Let's work out. As we know that here L plus m whole square, this is the perfect square. This is the first identity we need to apply for that. So first what we are going to do, with the hint already given in the book, let's expand L plus m whole square. Fine. So here equal to sign I am mentioning, and I am opening it. I am expanding it in a square bracket. Fine. The square bracket says a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is the first identity, square bracket over. For L plus m whole square, I am applying the first identity here. And minus 4lm will be same as it is. Let it be as it is. This additional term we are given, don't touch it, let it be as it is. Now according to this L plus m whole square, we are expanding. So first term is L, I am mentioning here. L, here B means m. So dear student, it will be L square plus 2lm plus m square minus 4lm. What it? These three terms I am expanding here. So L square plus 2lm plus m square and this minus 4lm additional term, right? Now in all these four terms, something is, the two terms are like terms. Which are they? 2lm minus 4lm. So dear student, 2lm minus 4lm, they are like terms. So the next step will be here L square. Let's simplify this. Plus 2 minus 4. So it will be minus 2lm. This is very important result. I am explaining again. Look at your screen. Plus 2 minus 4. So it is minus 2lm. Plus 2 minus 4 minus 2. And this is variable lm. And beside this m square is left. Right? Now again we need to apply our keen observation here and try to find first term is a perfect square of L. Yes. Last term is a perfect square of M. Yes. Here it is minus sign. So which identity we need to apply? We need to apply second identity. So second identity says a square minus 2ab plus b square. What is A? A means first term. What is first term here? That is L. Here first term L. This is last term M. Here also M. So what do we have here? So A minus B whole square. A minus B whole square. Second identity we are applying. So what is A here? That is L. What is B here? That is M. So the final answer of this question is L minus M whole square. Clear to you? I am explaining the full question again. Look at your screen. The seventh is different than other question. We are given L plus M whole square minus 4lm. Got it? Now, first what we are going to do, let's expand L plus M as we did in the chapter 9. So dear student, here we need to go with that. A square plus 2ab plus b square. First identity we are applying, right? This is A means L, B means M. So L square plus 2 into L into M is 2lm plus M square. And this minus 4lm is already there. So dear student, minus 4 plus 2. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2lm. Agree? Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2lm. Now this much if you leave, then you will not get the marks, full marks. Okay. For that you must, because we want to factorize. This is not a factorization form. This is only expansion. So again we need to check here first term and second term, they are the perfect square of L and M. So let's apply the second identity here. So we will have A square minus 2ab plus b square. If we compare, what is A? That is L. What is B? That is M. Here A means here AL I have written, and from this side it is B means M. So middle term is automatically set. You can see minus 12m. So the identity says A minus B whole square. A means L and B means M. L minus M whole square. See? Now we have spread question 1. It's the 8th is on your screen. The question says a to the power 4 plus 2a square b square plus b to the power 4. As usual, my dear student, three terms are given. Let's confirm about the first term. Is first term perfect square? Yes, it is a perfect square of a square because we know that a square of square will be the fourth power. Now let's work out on the last term, b to the power 4. Is it a perfect square? Yes, this is also a perfect square of b square. So first term and last term, they both are perfect square, and here plus sign. So we need to apply first identity. First identity says a square plus 2ab plus b square. Fine. A square plus 2ab plus b square. So my dear friends, we need to write here. Here a to the power 4 means a square first. So from this side it is a, first term is a square I am mentioning. B to the power 4 is a square of b square. Square of square. B square. I am mentioning here b square. You can check, dear student, there is 2 into a square into b square means 2a square b square, middle term already set. Got it? So we need to write here second identity a plus b whole square. Now according to the question, what is a here? A is a square, so I am mentioning a square here. What is b? B is the b square, so I am mentioning b square. So the answer is a square plus b square is a complete. So this is the complete solution of question number 1 of exercise 14.2. Please, dear student, practice makes man perfect. That's why I request you to go through this exercise very smoothly. Right? Thank you for